What is up, you guys? This is H2J Halloween, and today I am back with a super duper exciting video. We've done Cotton Candy Dan, and today we're going to be unboxing and setting up Wanda Webworth. I am so excited to be doing this unboxing today because Wanda Webworth, when I saw the release of this thing, I was like, what the actual heck is that? Like, this was definitely one of the props that really caught my eye this year because it is so different and so unique for Spirit Halloween. We've seen spider props in the past, of course, but usually they're more along the lines of the jumping spider and kind of that fuzzy, fluffy spider design. There's never really been a spider prop that has caught my eye more than Wanda Webworth, this absolutely insane, towering spider creature that Spirit Halloween has created this year. If you guys want to order Wanda Webworth for yourself, be sure to check out my Spirit Halloween affiliate link down in the description below. Ordering through that link, it just helps support the channel. So if this video does inspire you to buy Wanda Webworth, it would be super appreciated if you use that link to buy it. So let's go ahead and see what we've got here. I see that the arms are primarily made of a foam and a fabric material. Here's our instructions. So it looks like it kind of comes in more parts than I expected. We've got the head as a completely separate piece here. Let's go ahead and see what all this parts is gonna look like. All right, we've got some metal poles here for the arms. Big wide base here. The other arm, I don't know if these will be the ones that move or not. It looks like the body must be made by this. Well, this is all this stuff going on here, huge contraption. Because yeah, I guess where else would all this stuff be located on it? But it looks like the body here is made out of this metal contraption with a plastic form shaping. So we'll probably be putting some sort of clothing, I guess you could say skin piece on top of that. We've got more arms here. So I really like this design that they have on the spider arms where at the end it's got this like plastic, this is a hard plastic hook design going on here. And I think these might be some of the arms that move. I'm not 100% sure. And I think only 2 of the arms move, but I don't really know because we got a bunch of different arms in here. So this might be a little bit complicated to set up our spider because we've got all sorts of arms, all sorts of hooks on this thing. I'm assuming these are more part of the legs since they're a little bit stronger and bigger. One more of these. This, I believe, is our clothing piece, I guess you could say, for the spider booty here, the whole contraption we just pulled out. And here is our head. Holy crap, look at this, guys. This is super freaky looking. Very alien looking head design here. I'll bring it in closer to the camera. So it does come as a separate piece here. And from what I've seen, the mouth movement on this thing is like really intense. Take a look at that thing, guys. It's just so wild looking. Never seen anything like it from Spirit. Here's the feet, I guess. I didn't even realize it had feet. Take a look at that. This is crazy, guys. We've got some feet with 2 toes on each one and one more leg over here. So lots of legs because it is a spider, obviously. So more legs than we're typically used to dealing with. And then it looks like we got the adapter over here on the side. So that concludes the unboxing portion of this video. That is Wanda Webworth. Let's go ahead and jump in to setting her up. With our base sat down here, the first step is to put our crazy looking toes down on the base. I don't think it matters which one goes where. And I think they go over these little like hook things here to help them just not move around. These are pretty cheaply made, really thin plastic, but you know, they look pretty cool. So just as I thought, these thicker poles that we have here are gonna be our leg poles. And the first ones you wanna put on are both labeled B. So he's got kind of a forward leaning stance here. On top of these poles is going to be these other 2 poles labeled C. And he is really tall with these legs here. These legs are like all the way up to my head. And now these incredibly tall legs are going to come together at the body piece here. So we're going to connect both of the legs into that. And this is one of the craziest apparatuses I've ever seen on a prop. All right, so now we see where our legs come up to, and this is basically the full height of the spider here. And at this point, it's looking like some sort of crazy two-legged ostrich alien. Now it looks like we can go ahead and put our freaky spider head on here, labeled Part K. I'm just been taking all of these stickers off along the way. And he just has a fork connection in right there. What do we think, guys? Is this spider a girl or a guy? Because I've been calling it he and she throughout the video, but technically the name Wanda is making me think maybe it's a female. Maybe she can lay eggs, but I see some wires in there coming from the head and the control box that I'm just gonna go ahead and piece together. Okay, so I think that's probably all of our wires. So I think it goes this way. We're just gonna try this out. This is an unusual clothing situation here. Okay. I think this might be what we're supposed to be doing here. Maybe the arm goes in through this piece here. Velcro piece here goes onto the head. So I'm gonna put these ones on the head. Okay, so see, this is kind of shooting out where the arm is gonna go in. So I realized that you aren't really supposed to put this bottom flap on until you get the arms on. At least that's what it says in the instructions, so I don't wanna make it any more difficult for me. So I'm gonna leave that undone and do all the arms here. There's all sorts of different parts where the arms need to go in. This first one is up on the top. These might be the ones that move. Right here. So there's like little slits in the fabric where the fork connections can stick out. So it's all very strategically designed here. And then I guess I'll have to kind of style these how we want them. Bigger one labeled I, and I actually think that this is the one that moves based on what the box shows. I guess it goes here because there's, so this is the one that I think moves up and down. Wait, so I just realized that there's actually two of the arms have the same label. There's two labeled I and there's two labeled J. So I guess it like wouldn't really matter which one you put on this connection versus this connection, which is kind of good because I was getting worried that, you know, once I take these stickers off, I'm like not gonna remember which of these arms goes where. But I guess as long as you have them on the right side, there's two arms that are the exact same thing. So this one goes over here, and then I don't know if this one is like, you want to pose it to be kind of below. Last arm for our spider. This thing looks absolutely crazy. Now we can just redo up that lower flap. So bringing this back up to the chin, Velcro strip here. And then on either side, we gotta figure this out. So it's definitely a really complicated Velcro situation up in there. It's gonna be hard for me to explain in the instructional, but be sure to check that out if you wanna kind of see a closer up of me doing it. But basically, I think once you get all these Velcro strips connected all around the apparatus of the arms there, it looks pretty clean. All right, you guys, that honestly wasn't as difficult as I expected, and I think that everything is connected in there and ready to go. So let's go ahead and plug in our Wanda Webworth and see what she does. A first demo here on the channel. Let's go ahead and plug this thing in. Oh my God, right off the bat. Look at that. Okay, so this arm I might need to kind of readjust that there. But holy crap, guys, this thing is absolutely wild. It just went right up. Oh, I think I have it turned into the on position. So, okay, she's on sensor and I have that left arm fixed a little bit so that it's not gonna get stuck on the other arm. But the sensor, you guys, is like all the way on the back of its butt. So I don't really know practically how that makes any sense. Oh my God, and I love the way that the two arms move opposite from each other. That looks so sick. Holy crap, guys. This thing is one of the coolest things I've ever seen Spirit come out with. It really is. I also really like the way that the eyes light up for sure. And then also the audio on it is actually really cool. I never really got a good listen to the audio before now. And the audio sounds like very, very creepy. I love the little spider noises that it's got going on in the back there, and the little chirps and chatter are actually really spooky. So yeah, the sensor on the back of the butt doesn't really make any sense to me. I don't know how that would really work. I guess you would just have to kind of have this thing on step pad. But the mouth movement is also very intense. And that hiss at the end is crazy. I love the way that the eyes, they kind of like flicker and go in and out. The small ones actually have a bit of extra animation on them. So that concludes my unboxing and setup of Wanda Webworth from Spirit Halloween 2024. Guys, this prop is absolutely insane. I love everything about it. The audio, the animation with the arms looks super cool. It's got great mouth movement, the light up eyes. Everything is A++ from this prop. I think I'm in love with everything about this prop. Probably the best spider prop that we've ever seen from any company ever. The only complaint that I have about it is the sensor, the IR sensor being on the back. That doesn't make too much sense, but I guess you could just have it in the on position or on a foot pad. But it would have made more sense to have the IR sensor somewhere here on the front. Really wish I was doing the haunted house this year, because this thing would have been so incredible to make a spider themed haul with. Be on the lookout for my instructional setup of this thing if you guys want to figure out how to set it up for yourself. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.